How much does Texas minimum liability insurance cost? If you are curious about the cost of Texas minimum liability insurance, you are in the right place. Let's break down what you need to know. In Texas, the minimum required liability insurance coverage is set at $30,000 for bodily injury liability per person. This means if you are in an accident, your insurance will cover up to $30,000 for each person injured. The total bodily injury liability coverage per accident is $60,000. This is the maximum amount your insurance will pay if multiple people are injured in one accident. Additionally, there is a property damage liability coverage limit of $25,000 per accident. This is the amount your insurance will cover for damages to someone else's property. Now, let's talk about the cost. On average, drivers in Texas pay about $572 per year for minimum liability coverage. This breaks down to roughly $48 each month. However, keep in mind that rates can vary based on several factors. These factors include the insurance company you choose and your personal driving profile. For instance, Texas Farm Bureau is known for offering some of the lowest rates for minimum coverage, with annual premiums around $363. It is also important to note that these minimum coverage limits have not changed for the year 2025, and there are no current plans to change them. If there are any updates in the future, insurance companies are required to notify policyholders. While minimum liability insurance meets the legal requirements in Texas, it may not provide enough protection in the event of a serious accident. The property damage limit of $25,000 might be low, especially considering the current average values of vehicles. Additionally, the bodily injury limits may not cover all medical expenses if multiple people are injured. Many insurance agents recommend considering higher coverage limits to ensure better financial protection. In summary, Texas minimum liability insurance costs about $572 annually, with coverage limits set at $30,000 for bodily injury per person, $60,000 for total bodily injury per accident, and $25,000 for property damage. It is wise to think about whether minimum coverage is enough for your needs or if higher limits would be a better choice given the potential risks and costs involved.